So you think it's still not okay for anybody to be in public, for them to be dating public with her?
I mean, it might be okay, but I don't think that she finna, they not publicizing it.
They're not. She hasn't
You get what I'm
publicly been
saying?
with anybody.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Which is crazy, because it's been plenty of time. It's been long enough. Nobody can say anything to her.
Yeah, like, because it's like, this ain't no pure evil act or nothing. Like, at the end of the day, times pass by, but whoever it is going to keep it respectful because that's how she wants it to be. So the only, you know what I mean? Like, obviously. And I'm not saying that she is or ain't. This ain't me talking about her, no. But it's just like, even to today, like if somebody was to hop on, I'm telling you, you say that it's still been another, if somebody hop on like, man, I want to Warren London, I don't care, I want the world to know, and da-da-da-da-da. Boy, it's gonna have people tripping once again. Everybody finna be on one. Once again. You know what I'm saying? Now YouTube is the thing. It's gonna be 20 stories about this artist. You know what I mean? Talk about he want to do something with Lauren London. That's like some forbidden fruit that you can't bite. You know what I mean?
Did you hear about him having problems in prison with Crips dudes when he was in jail?
Over that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I ain't even know that. That's why he ended up being a blood?
I didn't know that either.
He was banging blood when he first got out. It was on a couple of mixtapes.
No way.
Yeah. That make about sense, though. Was he in the feds? All right, he was in the state, I think.
I'm not sure, man. Let me look it up. Okay. Yes. Yep. He was in the feds.
Yeah. Yeah. So I can see that because it's California dudes and all that in there. You in there with the whole world. You with the California people and the people that have programmed off of our shit that we put together out here. You get what I'm saying? It's people programming off our politics all over the world. So yeah, I can see you being boxed in that situation. Most definitely. And in jail, Nip just died. I just was crying in front of the TV. Now you came in. It's the only get back a nigga probably gonna be able to have, unless I'm in jail with the man himself. Cause it ain't no different hood that did it. You can't even trip on no hood about it. It's like tough pill to swallow.
And you know, they always like to bring up he got shot in L.A. too.
I don't think that had nothing to do. I don't know.
I'm not saying that had anything to do with it.
Because that night he was with Gunna in them.
Mm.
Everybody was outside. I just left from them. Kodak wasn't there. We just Slime and Gunna. We just went somewhere. I forgot what club it was, and they like, we about to go to this other club. It's open till 4. I'm like, man, I ain't around. As soon as I wake up in the morning, I see that they got shot at. I'm like, man, what the is going on? And I'm like, did they shoot at each other? Like, nigga, they was high, ran into Kodak. And I'm like, no, they was all together. I don't know what that was. BET weekend, everybody tripping. You already know. It's just like, it's in the air.
Yeah, that could have been somebody else from some other
like, nigga,
thing. And that's Kodak.
Yeah, they could have been trying to book him or whatever. I think Kodak said something and they was trying to fight. Wasn't they fighting or something at first? And they pulled out a blick? I think they was fighting at first. That's crazy.
Yeah, it definitely looked like he was hanging out with some guys or something.
They was fighting though first. You see, it was a scuffle. Then the little dude pulled out the gun after that, so I don't know what they was talking about. Only Kodak and him know what the hell went on right there. But they was fighting. I don't think that had nothing to do with that West Coast shit in Lauren London. Cause you gotta think, it's people from everywhere out here that weekend, so you might have smoke with anybody. That crew down here, it might go up, you know what I mean?
You got people from all over the country coming into town. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Foolio's alleged killers, have been arrested. What, a little longer than a month?
Somebody dropped the dime.
Bro. They knew, like 2 days afterwards on a press conference, the guy's like, yeah, we're going to be arresting these guys soon.
Oh, so they already had them.
They already had them.
Yeah, they probably tracked all they probably was on camera too much. And they had the plates on their car and all that shit. I think that's where the girl went to jail. Wasn't the car in the girl's name or something?
Oh, I'm not sure. But they said they got like text
Or no,
messages
the
and
girl was the one
communications
the girl was the one communicating. Yeah.
at the party.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I said, whoever did it, I said that a couple weeks ago. Whoever did it, if they really with the ATK crew and all that shit and they bragging about it, it's like you putting heavy pressure on the dude who took care of business. Whatever the acting like business got took care of and nothing happened. You get what I'm saying? Like shit, we don't know what happened. It's like y'all taking the clout for the murder, but at the end of the day, you get what I'm saying? Like, if your little homies did it, they gonna be investigating the shit out y'all. So whoever was calling y'all around that time, they probably just did it. All right, all these people talk to each other every day. Cause you see the Jacksonville people say they have a task force dedicated to Young and Ace. He's too dangerous. If he come to the city, he can't move. You just see that?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so
He can't go nowhere without
he
us
can't go
knowing.
nowhere without them knowing, right? So, I mean, they know everybody that he kick it with. All right, so now you look at the text messages and phone calls around the time and hours before the murder and all that shit. Now they get the ping and location. It ain't that hard. Then you might have texted them or called them the next morning, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, who is this dude? The only people that they was talking to in Tampa was this person. You get what I'm saying? Make it hard, bro. Like if
So
they
you think
would,
Young and Ace he came out a little too quick with hints at being involved. Not saying he
ain't
was involved,
yeah,
but he definitely
yeah,
put some stuff in some music that made everybody think
yeah. And
that he was
if
taking
they go
credit
to
for it.
jail and be like, yeah, he did give us some money.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? Like you want to brag about it so much, well, if they go to jail and twist on your ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you give me immunity up and tell you everything. Like, nigga, you gotta just leave that alone. That ain't nothing to brag about.
They say 2 days before they came and got all of them, one of them was arrested.
That was the
He got
young
pulled
dude.
over. Was it the young dude?
Yeah, I think that was the 18-year-old, the light skinned one. Yeah, but
Then they're saying that I don't have no paperwork, ain't seen nothing, but he getting the blame that he's cooperating.
oh, you seen that popping up on the internet?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I
That's
ain't
crazy.
saying he is.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
that's what they're saying.
I mean, but it was a lot of people like you gotta go back to, it probably didn't happen like that. Like, oh, he got booked and he told everybody else. If they was on to him, I feel like they already was on to the other people. You get what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, a lot of people from ATK been going to jail. Hell, one went to jail in South Carolina after the show. From what they showed, remember they was pulled over and then they had to do $100,000 bond. He went to jail. Then you know they was just taking probably people to jail in the hood. Like, nigga, if you know anything, we gonna throw your case out. Get caught with a strap and some dope or something. Like, nigga, we throw your case out. What you know? You get what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of dirty shit go on. So you can't just put it on him. Because at the end of the day, in order to tell on them, you got to tell on yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if he wasn't the shooter or whatever the case was, like, nigga, you got to explain your involvement still in order to tell on the next man. So you can't really just be quick to say that the little dude did it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
They're saying the girl hung out with Foolio all night.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out at this
She
point.
was in videos with Young and Ace.
That's what I'm saying. At this point, I don't know. That's why I don't be with all that party and shit. It's like, nigga, these females, like, if I would have knew it was a bitch from Jacksonville with us while we was in Tampa, like, why did you? Like, that's like me being at a party in Oakland and a bitch from LA there and just following me around all night. Like, bitch, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, bitch, I don't know you like that. We out of town. Like, why you so... And Foolio probably wasn't giving her no action or nothing. She just was a tag along the whole time. You know what I mean? But he say he don't drink, he don't do. I mean, you wouldn't see that coming though. Like for a young, like you trying to party and all that, you got bitches from room to room. You know, you believe in bitches dropping lows, but I guess niggas don't believe fat meat is greasy because I ain't letting too many people come back to the Airbnb or the room. We could do whatever at the club. We could go eat, but where I lay my head at, I don't give a damn who you are. You know what I mean? Before Foolio, before all this, I always been like that. Like, yeah, well, we gonna break this up and go back to the hotel or shit. We can stay outside. We all ain't going back to where I'm laying down at though. You know?
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.